Hello, friends. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, everybody. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Hello, Laura. Good to see you. How is everyone today? How are you doing? Turn this light up a little bit. See me a little more? How's it going? Oh, look. I got a notification that I'm live. Good to see you, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Yeah. I just got out of the shower and I was like, hurry up, hurry up. Hello, Karen. Good to see you. Hello, everybody. Please introduce yourself in the chat. I'd love to talk to you. How's it going? How are you doing this fine Wednesday? How are you doing? I'd love to talk to you. We're going to talk about forgiveness today. I'm used to being on Inside Time where I can play music. And I love playing music. So this is great. I love being here, but I also love being where I can play music. But YouTube goes crazy with the music situation. All right, everybody. Well, hello, beautiful day out. Missed the music, but that's okay. Hello, Tiffany. I love the nails in the mug. Yeah, my favorite color. My favorite color, right? So good. They stopped making this color. What will a girl do? Hello, Violet from the UK. Good to see the UK. We got Tennessee. We got New York. We got the UK. Where's Laura from? And Karen, are you in Philly? Philadelphia? I think you're in Philadelphia. Am I right? Boston? Philadelphia? Something like that. But it's good to see you. We're going to start with our usual quiet time. Florida, Philly. Yes. See? Good memory, right? Good memory. All right, so let's start with our quiet time. Do I need to change this lighting? Do I need to change the lighting? Lighting, That's good. Okay. All right, so if you're new here, we always sit for a couple minutes, just quiet and be still before we get into our talk today. So just find your place, just be. Literally, there is no goal here. We're not meditating. We're just stopping. That's all we're doing. Okay, so let me turn on my handy dandy timer and we'll get going. We're just going to be quiet. Shh is always good. I'll just do this. Okay. I don't have you set up to the whole sound system. Come on now. So we'll just do it quietly. All right, here we go. Just closing your eyes and breathing. That's all we're doing. Just breathing. Here we go. No goal. Just breathe. Take a deep breath. Allow yourself to come back to the room. And open your eyes when you're ready. Okay, everybody. Good to see you. Good to see you. Gotta get used to how the camera on YouTube is backwards. So when I look, the TV for me is oh well. Of course, it's gonna do it backwards. Duh. So the TV for me is over there. Anyway, it's all backwards, but it doesn't matter. Because you know what? Everything's backwards. Nothing is what you think. So we'll just stick with that. So today we're going to talk about forgiveness. Hello, Aaron Zenoba. Good to see you. Today we're going to talk about forgiveness. So I said, what's forgiveness got to do with it? Here's the deal. Forgiveness has to do everything with it. And it's really important. It's really important. When we're talking about real spiritual awakening or spiritual enlightenment or whatever you want to call it, one of the most important things is to at least understand. I mean, really understand what forgiveness is, what it's not, all that stuff. Whether you practice it is entirely up to you. But I will say it's pretty important so that you can allow yourself to let go of yourself. So you can, what's that quote? The quote is, forgiveness is important so that you can allow yourself to let go of yourself. You get that? Because forgiveness is really, it's a form of letting go. But here's the deal. You forgive until you realize that there's no forgiveness that needs to happen anymore. Anyway, and that's what this would say. If you don't know, I'm a 42-year teacher and student of A Course in Miracles. So I've been doing this a long time. And A Course in Miracles brings up forgiveness over and over and over and over and over. And so when you practice the principles of A Course in Miracles, you're going to run smack up into the F word, which is forgiveness. And you're going to run smack up to it, and you're going to have to, you don't have to do anything, but if you're going to do the lessons of A Course in Miracles, and you're going to kind of listen to what vibrates or resonates with what this character is saying to you, you're going to have to consider forgiveness at some point. Now, forgiveness is something that usually is kind of misunderstood, but sometimes you really get it. You understand what it is. And so let's talk about it, and we'll have a conversation. We have conversations here already. You know that. So if you have anything that you would like to say during this next 20 minutes or however long we're going to be speaking, just put it in the chat and we'll definitely talk about it. Okay? All right. So, look, Cheryl Ladd. Okay. So, one of the biggest lessons in the Course in Miracles is forgiveness is the key to happiness. Forgiveness is the key to happiness. Why is that? Why is forgiveness the key to happiness? Because the grievances, thank you. So pretty. Okay, so a grievance is something that you are holding against another person or the world, or more importantly, yourself. A grievance. So what is a grievance? A grievance really is a judgment. It's a judgment. So there's an assessment and then there's a judgment, right? There's two different things. Like I said in this last little video that I put up about defending. So you can defend against something. If you defend, you're judging, right? So you're going, they shouldn't be like that, right? Let's just take a topical one. They shouldn't be racist. Now, listen, I'm just putting it out there. Right? There's no opinion here. This is what forgiveness is about, really. So they shouldn't be racist, right? That is a grievance. That's a grievance. I'm not saying they should or they shouldn't, but I'm just pointing it out. An assessment is, oh, they are racist. Now, you could get in the weeds and in the muck about what is a racist, what isn't a racist. That's entirely up to you. But an assessment is just going, that is a blue shirt. And a grievance is, blue shirts are horrible and you should never wear them. Right? So you either judge it or you assess it. Now, a judgment is a grievance. Grievances are what we are asked to forgive. We're asked to forgive our grievances. And usually your grievance is not the truth. It's not, well, it's always not the truth because it's only coming from your opinion. Your opinion of a blue shirt doesn't matter. Your opinion of a certain people doesn't matter. Take a deep breath. Especially the people that you don't like. Especially the people that are not living the way you think that they should be living. Now remember, what we're talking about here ain't easy. Especially if you're really caught into your character. If you're really caught into your character and in your culture and in your familial thing and in the world of illusion, if you're really caught in that, this is very difficult to do because what it does is it goes from duality to complete non-duality, which means unconditional love. Take a deep breath. So when the Course says forgiveness is the key to happiness, what it's really saying is that until you let go of your grievances about all those people and all those things and all the things about yourself that need to change and there's something wrong with them, until you get rid of those, you're always going to be going back and forth between I'm happy, no, I'm not. I'm miserable, no, I'm not. I'm happy, but I'm sad, right? You're going to be going back and forth, right? That is living in duality, and duality is suffering. If you've never heard me say this before, and if you're new here, this is what we talk about a lot, is that duality is suffering. Because duality implies a grievance. You shouldn't be short, you should be tall. You shouldn't be ugly, you should be pretty. Right? That is duality, 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 duality. What forgiveness does, I'll talk about what true forgiveness is in a second, and then please put into the chat anything that you want to say. What true forgiveness does is, on some level, it gets you off the hook. Now, when someone says, I will forgive, but I'll never forget, that ain't forgiveness. That is not forgiveness. That is holding a grudge. That's holding a grudge. And when you hold on to a grudge, that's a grievance. A grudge is a grievance. A grievance is a judgment. It's all judgment. Judgment, judgment. A grievance. And your grievances keep you from your happiness because somebody or something has got to change in order for you to be happy or peaceful or something. That is conditional living, and conditional living sucks. Conditional living sucks. I think we need that on a t-shirt or a mug or something. Conditional living sucks. Hello, Nikki. It sure does. So when I say what's love got to do, what forgiveness got to do with it? It's got everything to do with it. If you want to be free, if there is a sense of freedom that you are searching for, if your character is looking for a way out of the rat race of insanity, then you have to live unconditionally. Because if you don't live unconditionally, you will always be happy, sad, awake, asleep, angry, whatever. Always. We love Tina Turner. Yes. I can make mugs and teas now. Yes, you can. I can too. Sorry. Oh my God. Hold on. Excuse me. Okay, so conditional living sucks. Sorry, everybody. Okay, love the red nails. Thank you. I am working it. My favorite color. Okay, so now, what is forgiveness? Then I love this. We're all talking. I love it. We're going to have more of a talk. I come back to oh my God, my nose. I come back to what the Buddha said. Basically, the Buddha said that forgiveness is letting go of the thought that the situation, or yourself should have been any different. Right? We're working on axolotl mug. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. That's okay. So let me say it again. This is attributed to the Buddha, but who knows? Someone told me at one point, they're like, the Buddha never said that. I'm like, I don't care. It doesn't matter. But listen to this. Forgiveness is letting go of the thought that the situation, or yourself should have been any different. Think about when people are free of their abusive childhood. When they're free of their abusive childhood, what happens is they have let go that they should have had a different childhood. Because if you keep thinking, I should have had a different childhood, I should have had a different mother, I should have if you keep thinking that, you are not forgiving. The thought that childhood was the perfect childhood, and know that that's true. You're not just saying it here. You're like, yeah, that's my story. I own it. That's where I come from. This is it. You're not still trying to change the past. That is letting go that it should have been any different, or it should be any different. Think about your own, I was going to say your own self. Think about yourself. The things, the judgments you hold on yourself. I'm not smart enough. I don't make enough money. People should love me more. I'm too fat. All those judgments and grievances you have on yourself, and there's a list of them. I would suggest that you make the list. If you start to accept those things, now here's the deal. The thought that should be any different. The thought that you should be thin. The thought you should be making more money. The thought that you should have made a different choice when you were younger. When you let go of that thought that you should be thin, or you shouldn't be fat, or that you shouldn't be in the financial situation you are, guess what? You're free. You're free. Take a deep breath. Okay. Let's talk. I see a lot of... Listen, if you're just coming in new here, welcome. My name is Max Ryan. We talk about abiding non-dual awareness. We talk about Shri Brzee is a big one here, because a lot of people have come to my channel because of Shri Brzee. We'll talk about that. Not today, but today we're talking about forgiveness. And it's very important. So please put in the chat your experience with forgiveness, what you've realized or what you haven't realized, and maybe something that you need to forgive that you're just so hard to forgive, because every character in the dream has things that they don't want to forgive. Okay, let's see. Lauren says, only my thoughts can hurt me. That's right. Yeah, it's a big one, Aaron says. Tiffany says, don't mean it's not hurtful, just means it doesn't control you or your actions. Peace is just priceless. That's right. Aaron says, wow, I started Shri Brzee the other day. Shri Brzee, for some reason on this channel, you might be here as a subscriber because Stream Brzee exploded a couple weeks ago. I had so many followers, and all of a sudden I'm monetized and everything. But we will definitely be doing some talking about Stream Brzee. I'm going to do a new video about it too. So let's see. Nice to hear you again. I used to follow you. Etona, nice to see you. Good to see you. What's happening? Oh, I just put something on my face. What is that? Didn't tell me. Oh, it's a little piece of black something. Didn't even look. Should have told me. Periscope. That's back in the day. Yeah, for sure. So forgiveness, it all has to do with forgiveness. It all has to do with forgiveness. Because until you practice now, let me just say this really quickly. The Course in Miracles would say, you practice forgiveness until, and I mentioned this earlier, you practice it until there's nothing else to forgive. Because there really is anything. There isn't anything to forgive. You know what you need to forgive mostly? You don't need to do anything, but you have the opportunity to forgive is your own misperceptions. So you don't need to forgive them for being what they are. You don't need to forgive the world. You need to forgive your perception of the world. You need to forgive your standards that people should be like this, that the world should be like this. No, it shouldn't. Everything and everyone is exactly what they are. And your character has a problem with them being what they are. I often say this. Here's another t-shirt. Just forgive everyone for everything. Easy. Just forgive everyone for everything. Done. Wouldn't life be easier? I used to tune in on Periscope. Oh, N9999999! Oh my God, N9999999! Welcome back, N99999. Hello, Nina. I have said forgive but never forget. Did not realize that I really didn't forgive. That's right. Hello, Nina. Good to see you. That's right. It's huge because conditional living sucks. And so, but unconditional living is freedom. It's freedom. This is a slippery slope, right? Because the character is going to have opinions. You can have an opinion. Now, this is where it gets like kind of higher order. You can have an opinion about something without judging it. For example, let's just look at a movie, right? You can be like, wow, I really love that film, or I really don't like that film. You don't have to judge it. You can just be like, it doesn't matter. Obviously, a lot of people love that film and I don't like it. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine that I don't like that film. Doesn't matter. Who cares? It doesn't matter at all. My opinion does not matter, right? Listen, for me, one of the biggest movies of the year was Saltburn, one of my favorite movies. I think it was brilliant. I think there was a lot of people are like, oh my God, the worst movie ever. I'm like, that's your opinion. This is my opinion. It's okay. It doesn't matter. You don't need to agree with me. Most of the time, people think if they have an opinion, everyone needs to have the same opinion. Why? That's ego. And that's conditional living. You follow? Forgiveness is letting go of the idea that they should like my movie. Duh. Who cares if they like my movie? Only my ego is like, oh, there's something wrong with them. They don't really like, they're not really, something's wrong with them. They don't like Saltburn. Please, get over yourself. Aaron says, I need to work on forgiving the music my kids like. I understand that. The world would be so boring, right? One of my favorite lessons in A Course in Miracles is all about forgiveness, but it doesn't even mention forgiveness in the beginning. I let go of my oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna say it right. I'm gonna pull it up right now. But hold on, everybody. Where is it? I gotta say it exactly as it's written. I'm pulling it up. God darn it. Oh my gosh, where is it? I let go of the thought. Oh God. Here it is. Oh no, wait, here it is. Is this it? Here it is. I loose the world from all I thought it was. It might as well say, I forgive the world for all I thought it was. I loose the world from all I thought it was. That is lesson 132. And when you read that, look at how it's highlighted in my book. Look. Boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. It's huge. Let me read this to you. But it is pride. This is why you don't forgive, because you have pride. It is pride that argues you have come into a world quite separate from yourself, impervious to what you think, and quite apart from what you chance to think it is. There is no world. I'm going to say that again. But it is pride that argues you have come into a world quite separate from yourself, impervious to what you think, and quite apart from what you chance to think it is. There is no world. Drop mic. There's no world because the only world you have is the one that in your head that you're projecting out there. Anne says, maybe I'll watch Saltburn now. Maybe Murder on the Dance Floor song. Oh my God. I know. Violet. Hello, Violet. Do you have to let someone know you have forgiven them? No, you sure don't. Just like there is no spoon, there is no world. That's right. No, Violet, you do not. You can if you would like to, but you don't have to. Definitely don't have to, because it's all an inside job. It's all an inside job. There's many people, and you might have done this too, that you've forgiven someone, and you don't run over and go, I've forgiven you. It's your own work. You will be a different person when you truly forgive. You will have an opening that goes like that. And when that happens, you know that you've forgiven. When you don't have that opening, you know that you're forgiving, but not forgetting, but that's not forgiveness. Okay, I'm aware of time. Let's see. Anything else you want to say about forgiveness? If you want to read this lesson today, it's lesson 132. It's really good. It's really good. Just that one thing. Oh, the other thing about forgiveness is forgiveness only matters if you believe in time. That's a whole can of worms. Because what you're not forgiving only lives in time. They didn't do this. They should do that. I didn't do this. I should do that. That's in the past or in the future. In this, if you really are able to move enough of your boxes out of your attic, you would just be here. This is all that's happening. This is it. This is it. Without your ideas, without your story, without your grievances. This is it. There ain't nothing else. There ain't nothing else. And that's what's keeping you from being free. Because you think, in the future, when I do this, and because of that, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Time is on my side. Well, listen, if you believe in time, nothing is wrong with any of that. But if you believe in time, use time as a teaching tool. That's what the Course would say, is use time as a teaching tool, because that's what it's there for if you believe in time. If you don't believe in time, you're free. You're free. And it's not even a belief, because there is no time. There is no time. So, all right, take a deep breath, everybody. Put in any comments or questions you have about today while I talk right now. If you would like to come to my Substack, let me just pull this up. My Substack, and make sure that you sign up for my Substack. Where is my Substack? Come on now. Where is it? Wait. Is it here? Where is my Substack? Why is this doing this? Hold on, everybody. Anyway, it's maxryan.substack.com. Dashboard. Oh, I want to go here. Here? Oh, here we go. I'm going to put it in the... If you're not already subscribed to my Substack, here it is. Paste. Boom. Okay, there you go. So, I'm letting you know that because on Friday, I have a big announcement. I'm 98% done with the recording of my audiobook. Oh boy, there's some really good ones. I have to tell you. The new version of my book is coming out, and I've been redoing all the audios, and I've created a couple that are just cool. I'm like, oh shit, this is cool. I listen to it, I'm like, oh, this is good. So anyway, that's coming up. And so if you're subscribed on that, thank you, Karen. If you're subscribed there, you can also be and some of you are already. Karen is, I think that, yeah, Tiffany is, to support me there. You can support me there, my work. I'd really appreciate it. Here's the book. Here's the book. Friday, I'm making a big announcement about the book and something that's going to be coming up. And then, and that's happening. I think that's happening. And if you're not subscribed here and you haven't given a thumbs up, I really appreciate it because it helps the algorithm. And I didn't even address the replay viewers because this stays up and people can watch the replay, which I really appreciate all of you watching the replay because there's been a lot of replay viewers. So there's that too. Anyone want to say anything? Woohoo, dyslexic, thank you. Yeah, the audio's good. Audio's good. The music is good. The music is good, I have to say. So anyway. Okay, friends, anyone want to ask or say anything before we go? Thank you so much for being here. I'm here every Wednesday at this time. I'll be on Inside Timer on Friday and Saturday, but yeah, and thank you, the people that have come. And if you're new, I appreciate and consider, of subscribing here and giving a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm. And if you're subscribed, make sure you hit that all notifications so that you know when I'm going live and all of that stuff. Okay. And I love your voice. You love my voice. Yeah. I like orating. You're welcome. I love you too. Okay, everybody. Anything else? You're welcome, Karen. And thank you for all your support, Karen. Okay. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you here next week. If you would like to see me on Substack. Jesus, where am I? On Inside Timer on Friday, then I'll see you there. Okay? All right. Have a wonderful day. And I used to say this all the time. And since I'm rereading the book again, I used to say this and I'll say it again. Remember, unthinkably good things can and do happen. And that is the truth. That's the truth. So I'll talk to you soon. Love you so much. Au revoir.